because it sounds like you need them. Because anyone successful, they don't need anybody. We are offering them an opportunity. We are doing them a favor. They're not doing us a favor by looking at it. So, how do you close? You have to know how to close, or else when you prospect, it's not going to go anywhere. You have to know how to close before you prospect. You have to know how to close before you prospect, because if somebody has a super positive response, you want to be able to enroll them on the spot. So here are some closing questions. When people are super positive, just be like, it sounds like you're ready to join, and just stay silent. Don't say anything else. Even if the pause is 5 minutes long, don't fill that uncomfortable silence with chatter. The reason why is because that person is thinking. Let them think. They say the first person that talks loses. So, sounds like you're ready to join. Just be quiet. See what they say. If they go, well, not really, I kind of like don't want to do it. Okay, cool. Or they say something like, well, I had some questions. Okay, let me have my business partner answer those questions for you. Unless you're super confident you can answer them on your own. Or they say, yeah, I'm ready to join. Okay, great. What name would you want in your paycheck? Visa, MasterCard, or American Express? Where would you like your package mailed to and your paychecks mailed to? And start filling out the application for them. Whether it's online on your website or in a paper application, start filling out the application for them. A lot of times if you send them to the website, that gives them time to change their mind. They start to have doubts. Another ways you can close, do you want to lock in your spot? What do you feel about what you saw? What did you like about what you saw? Anytime they're not sure, they start asking questions, push them to the next exposure. Home party, biz op meeting, hotel meeting, Starbucks, samples, brochures, DVDs, CDs, magazines, website. So recruiting feels like the most important part until you start recruiting a team. Then you realize duplication is just as important as recruiting, if not more important. If you can get some people to duplicate your recruiting process, you've just doubled yourself. So, everyone does the same system. Everyone writes down their why, and when they recruit people, they write down their why. Everyone makes their list, name, number, email. And then you push everybody on your team and your team's team and your team's team into company events. Whether it's a national conference, a regional conference, international phone conference call where everyone calls in together from your company. Everyone plugs into the system. That way everyone stays motivated together, and everyone gets trained together, and everyone sticks to each other. So like support. You can build an online training website if your company doesn't already have one, and you plug them into the online training so they can watch all the streaming videos and streaming audio that will teach them how to do this business. Because it's great when you have a local meeting, but what do people do when they're in like a state with no support at all, and they're the first in that city? That's why there has to be some sort of online training that they can go through to get trained how to do this business properly. And here's the last point I'm going to make is tracking. So tracking is hugely important, not just for you, but for all your downline and your team's team. The reason why is because there's like an illusion of being busy. Like coming to a corporate event or a hotel event or going to a lot of parties, it feels like you're doing your business, but you're really not. Only money-making activities count. Money-making activities are prospecting and recruiting, and that's it. So no matter what, you always have to be prospecting and recruiting. Even when you're at the top, if your team doesn't see you prospecting and recruiting, they're not going to do it either. Your team will only do what you do. So even when you feel like you've hit that pinnacle of success, it's important for you to continue to work. That way people can see you working. It'll motivate your team to do the same. So the way to do it is to track the number of dials you make per day. How many outgoing phone calls do you make? Other things you could track are how many voicemails did you leave, how many presentations did you make about the business, how many definite yeses or nos did you get that day, and how many new recruits did you make for that day or week. When you track these different factors, then you will know exactly what you need help on. For example, if you're making tons of dials and voicemails and you're getting to 0 presentations, then you're saying something wrong on the phone, and then you need to find someone who can listen to you talk on the phone to tell you what you're doing wrong and help you fix your script. If you're doing tons of presentations and you're not getting any answers, then you're not following up with people. If you're getting answers and all of them are no, then something is wrong with the presentation somewhere. But at least, at minimum, track how many dials you do per day. That will keep you on point towards success, because it's not about yes or no, it's about how many people can you talk to a day. Theoretically, in this industry, they say that if you can talk to 10 people a day, 5 days a week for 1 year, you can hit the 6-figure income. If you can talk to 30 people a day, 5 days a week for 1 year, you can hit the 7-figure income. It's not about yeses or nos. You talk to 10 people, statistically, 1 or 2 of them will join.